going on, YouTube? What's going on there, good people? Hope and pray that everybody had a blessed, wonderful weekend. Let me bring you up to where your boy school bills. Right now, as you can see, I'm in my office at home and everything. I had to go get some. I broke a pair of my glasses, so I had to go get another pair of glasses. One thing about it, if you're supposed to be wearing corrective lenses on your license and you do not have those glasses on, you ain't got to have them on, but if you ain't got them with you, that's a ticket. That is a ticket. So make sure you, if you wear glasses, keep you a spare pair. I dropped a pair off at the eye place. They broke my glasses, so I had to go get another set. And then I messed around and broke the last one, so I had to get another set. But anyway, let me bring you up to where it. Let me show you where we deliver to, man. This customer, man, she was, both of them, her and him, was a great group, well professional, handle things, man. I love their personality. We had a good time in Friday morning. We had a wonderful time Friday morning delivering to her new home. She's having, they rebuilt her house, and she didn't want nothing on this trailer but her doors. So check this video out, clips of it, and I'll be right back. All right, this is the location, man. We had a work site here. We're gonna have to flip around here. He's building a house. So this is where the doors are coming. Man, look at this stuff. Oh, so that's what he was doing, building the doors. Okay, this is it. Well, at least I can flip around here in the yard. Yep, we are here, man. This is a work site. He's building a house here and everything. Come down that road there from the main road and flip around here. And he's supposed to meet me here at 7 o'clock and everything. So I'm gonna have to swing out wide just to cut that turn there and everything. But this is the house he's building here. So he's rebuilding his house and everything. So let's open it up. You got 5 doors, 20 doors in there. Oh man, nice house, man. Real nice house. Let me text him and everything and let him know I'm here and see if we can get those moved to the back. All right, and stuff. But that's the main road up there and everything. So these are some of the sites you're going to be delivering in. So at least he had it set up where you come in and you swing out wide and just turn and go back out. So let me text him right quick, all right? Them 3 right there, them 3 too hard to move, too heavy. Boy, it's gonna take some more guys to move these 3. But they got them braced in there nicely, man. Well, they won't move, shrink wrap. So we got those 3. Those are pretty easy. There's just 2 doors, so I just slid them down there. So there you have it, man. As you saw, the road isn't wide enough for the truck as it is. Just the truck. That's all the road is wide for, is the truck and everything. And big old front yard. When I got there, she said, just flip him. Both of them was there, the contractor and her. And she said, just flip it around and bag it up right there to the front door. All right. Just flipped around in the front yard and bagged it up to the door. And you saw the video where the doors, that's all she wanted on that trailer. That whole trailer. She don't want nothing on that trailer but her doors. So when I looked at it, first got the load, one thing I always do is I go to Google Map and look at it while I'm getting loaded. I go to Google Map and see where I'm going and map out my route. Well, I was going to go across 59 and 45 and drop down to 57 and 63 two-lane roads. But when I pulled it up, they said it was flooded. That 67 or 57 was flooded. So be careful on your route. Flooding in that area. So that's when I decided, well, let me see. Looked at my time. I told him I couldn't make it today. I sent him a message. I said I won't make it today. And he said, okay. I said, I'll be there first thing in the morning at 7. So I went to the yard, and that's when I made the video that you saw. I was at the yard and everything. Left there at 6:15. Got over there at 6:50. And they weren't there, but great people, great group of people. Now, those are the kind of customers you want to deliver to. Didn't mind getting up in the back of the trailer and helping them out, unloading and everything. Big old French doors, bedroom doors, closet doors, kitchen doors, pantry doors. She had all that whole trailer, but she wanted her doors on that trailer, and that's what Avery did. Avery believes in satisfying the customer, and that's what they did over at Avery and everything. But like I said to them, I told y'all I would make a video. Thank you all so much and everything for the treatment and stuff. You made me feel at home. Made your boy Scoob feel at home. Thank you all so much. But after we left there, they sent us up to. Where did I go? Where did I go? Oh, Laura, Mississippi. Picked up at Masonite and everything. Went to Masonite. I done it again, y'all. My wife beat me upside the head when I got home. Swept out this trailer, and I got a blower. And no good and well, I'm supposed to have a mask on when I'm blowing out these trailers. And I didn't have a mask on again. I swept the trailer out. And ended up messing with my sinus, man. Oh, man. So I had to go home, give me some Claritin D and stuff and everything. Do a netted potty. I try not to do a netted potty. I need to start doing it on the road because I got a coffee pot. And I keep bottles of water on the road with me, so I don't use the water at the truck stops, stuff like that. Only water I use is when I'm filling up my coffee cup. I'll put some hot water in it and everything. But other than that, took me some Claritin, feeling a little better. Just like I said, I got to go pick up my glasses. They're supposed to be ready by 3, so I called dispatch and told them I'll pull out in the morning. Yeah, if you don't leave on Monday, if you're not ready by 8 o'clock Monday morning, you forfeit the guaranteed pay, $12.50. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I don't think it's fair. Anything can happen. If it's something in that case that's going to keep me from driving, I think that's something that should be allowed. Incidents do happen. You can break your glasses. You can, else they can get damaged some type of way. But Avery will not give you the guaranteed pay, so that knocked you out of the guaranteed pay. It is what it is over here at Avery, man. But they still a great company. Don't get me wrong. Avery is still good. But Avery ain't made for everybody now. Avery is what you bring into it. What you bring in is what you're going to get out of it. Let me put it like that. What you bring into Avery is what you're going to get out of Avery and everything. Okay? Oh, man. Somebody asked me, they was asking me about a follow-up on did Avery pay me for the 19 hours I sat in the dock door. Not yet. Not yet. When they do, I will make a video on that to the subscriber that asked me. They hadn't paid me yet. No, they hadn't. I'm still waiting on it. I'm going to wait till Friday, and it'll be 3 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. It'll be 4 weeks, so I would check with them and see them if they got paid for it, and if they did, I would let you know. I'm curious to see if they're going to pay me too. The video is out. Y'all saw it. It wasn't something by word of mouth that I was locked in the dock door. You saw it for yourself. Locked in the dock door. So, you saw me locked in there too. But it is what it is. Once again, I'm okay. We're going to wait and see how it come out and everything. They're supposed to, but I'll let you know. I will let you know. I'll do a follow-up video on it. On that, okay? Somebody asked me also about Averett. Guys, ladies, Averett is a LTL carrier. They got several divisions. It's all up to you what you want to run. I did hear that they are letting you come on now, but you must go get your hazmat. But I heard several stories on that. I'm going to check on it, and I'll let you know about that, you know. But they did say that they were letting you come on board and giving you a certain time to get your hazmat and tanker endorsement. That's what they're looking for. Because they do have a lot of loads that require tanker division. I mean, hauling those totes, those big old totes, okay? So you have to be prepared for that. Now I want to get into something very serious, and and it's probably going to upset some people. I know it's going to upset some people, but you know, your boy Scoob really don't care on this note. I don't, because for the simple fact, right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't care who's in it or who's at fault. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And what I mean by that is that y'all sitting around here wanting to be rushing in that office, and them good folks running up in them people's face. Hey, I want to train. I want to train. What I got to do to be a trainer? What I got to do to be a trainer? What I got to do to be a trainer? I want to train. I want to train. You run up in there, and you wants to be a trainer. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being a trainer. But the situation that happened these past last week, where the apprentice, and I don't call them students, and it just does something to me when y'all do that, but that's me. I do not call them students. They are apprentices. They have a CDL in their pocket just like you got one in yours. If they don't open their mouth, you'll never know how much experience they had. You know, so really, to me, that's I'm looking for something right quick, y'all. So just bear with me if I go into silent right quick. I'm trying to find these papers. I got my taxes. I got to get my taxes ready and stuff. But like I was saying, you want to be a trainer, but you don't have that people skills. To be a trainer, it takes a lot. If an apprentice get upset and get to talking crazy, you have to remain professional at all times. You can't go cursing him or her out. You can't go just putting them out in a truck stop. You can't do that, people. You have to be the bigger man or bigger woman when you're training. All you got to do, if you see that it's not corresponding with each other, y'all are steady bumping heads every now and then, just get by a terminal. Go ahead, call the dispatcher. Hey, I need you to route me to a terminal. And do it away from them. Stop at a truck stop right quick and get away from them for a minute and say, hey, I need y'all to route me to the yard. It didn't happen several times. I can't keep disagreeing and arguing with this young man out here, and I'm not going to put him or her out in a truck stop. That is the professional way to do it. I've seen people out here on YouTube, oh man, kick my student off the truck, kick my student off the truck. I put his A out at a truck stop. I kicked him off the truck. That make you the failure, not them. You the failure, because you didn't know how to handle that situation. You did not know how to handle that situation. Look at my fellow officers out here. The reason why so many of them are in trouble, because they hothead. They don't know how to handle a situation under pressure. Don't know how to handle a situation under pressure. It takes a lot to be a trainer. I only gave up training because the older I got, I didn't have the patience. I don't have the patience to train. I'm so used to going to sleep. When my truck stop, I'm going to sleep. That's just your boy Scoob. I'm sorry. I would love to get back into it, but right now, I just don't. I don't have the, what you want to say, nerves after two close encounter, grapevine, and it's a great Cabbage Patch. The Cabbage Patch in Dallas, Texas, I don't have that patience anymore like I used to have. Dallas passed out. Cabbage up there, he went into a stare. So I thank God, and that there made me act really know that there's a God up above. Because if I hadn't have jumped behind the wheel and pushed him on the floor and got that truck under control, we both been off the side of that mountain and everything. But that go to show you that God is real. You might not believe it, but your boy Scoob do and everything. But anyway, it takes a lot to be a trainer. Even driving a charter bus, I learned from Thomas Williams, which was a guy that took me under his wings. And when I wanted to drive charter buses in '86, he showed me about it. And then Mr. McIntyre came into the play, and they both took me under their wings and showed me how to deal with the public. And that's where I learned to be patient. Because the simple fact, you got 55 people or 57 people on a bus. And that's 57 different personalities from 2 up to 70. 70 years old. That's just different personalities you got to try to deal with. You're not going to please everybody. You're not going to make everybody happy. But hey, knowing how to deal with every different attitude that come at you and remain professional about it, hey, that tells a lot about you. So for y'all out here that think it's you bragging because you put a person out in the truck stop, you lost that. You lost that battle. You were unprofessional, not the apprentice. The apprentice is out here to learn, but you couldn't handle it. You cracked under pressure, not the apprentice. You cracked under pressure. Okay? So my prayers and my heart goes out with the trainer that was shot and the trainee that's in trouble with law. My heart goes out to both of them. I don't know the story. I'm not going to say too much on it. All I'm saying is, could it have been prevented? Yeah, it probably could have. It probably could have been prevented and everything. But the thing is that it's a learning process. It's a learning process for the apprentice coming into this, and it's a learning process for you dealing with a new apprentice. Every apprentice is not the same. Every person you put on the truck, white, black, Latino, Hispanic, is not the same. Their attitude, their characteristics, everything about them is different. Okay? They're not going to perform the same. And if you don't have the patience to deal with an apprentice trying to bag in for his first time, I don't care if you showed him 20 times. You keep showing him. But see, I'm going to show you where we as trainers would mess up. We would get to a terminal or get to a truck stop early. They didn't even pack. Instead of getting out of the truck and let him or her practice on bagging, you'll sit there and go in the truck stop and ain't studying. You get to a customer. He start bagging. Man, come on, man. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, get the truck in there, man. I got to get in my dock door. Man, get out the way, man. Get out the way. Move out. Let me go and put it in there. Let me put it in there. No. They ain't in that big a hurry. Work with him. So, man, look, man, as soon as he get it in there, all right, we'll be out your way. You see what I'm saying? Those are things, as a trainer, you defend your apprentice. Okay? And you take up for your apprentice. When you got him on your truck, him or her on your truck, you defend them. You teach them everything they need to know out here. My strategy when I was training, I said in a video back then, I never did leave the first day I met my apprentice. I never left out. We never hit the road until the next day. That first day I meet my apprentice, we spend day eating dinner or lunch and then dinner, and we talk. I get to know him up here. He get to know me up here. Or she get to know me up here. I want to know what's going through your head before we get out on the road. Are you under any pressure? Or if you argue with your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, before you get out here behind this wheel. Then after we do that, everything seemed to be clear. Then the next thing I do, I get him out to the truck, him or her to the truck, and I put him behind the wheel. I said, look at your dash. Get familiar with your dash, your console. Find out where every button is, your fifth wheel slider, your traction control, your differential switch, your suspension, your ignition, your wipers, your lights, your interior lights. Get familiar with the inside of that truck. Get familiar, because I guarantee you, if I take an apprentice that's been driving a Freightliner and put him in a Kenworth, he gonna be wanting to know where everything is. See, that's the first day I do. I do all that on my first day. Then after he get familiar with the truck, he or she know where everything is. My next step is, okay, let's go in there and see dispatch and see what they got that we can leave out in the morning and head somewhere. And we go in, talk to them. They give us a load. I said, now your next step is, I want you to go out to the truck. Look at what time your appointment is. Look at how far you got to go. Then I want you to map it out on your map book. Forget that GPS. You do the map book, I'm going to punch it in the GPS, and I'm going to see if your route comes up close to where the GPS says. Okay? And that's what I do now. I punch it in the GPS, and I'm looking at my map book. Sometimes I look at my map book first, map out my route, write it on a piece of paper, then turn around and punch it in the GPS. And the GPS tell me exactly the way that I was going. A lot of us don't like to run those red squiggly lines or the gray squiggly lines, the highways and stuff. A lot of us don't like to run those. But hey, it takes time off your route. It takes time off your route. If it's legal, go to the front of the book. It's going to tell you if it's a low clearance on that. Pay attention to your low clearances when you're driving. Pay attention to them. Pay attention to them. I promise you won't never hit a bridge, a low clearance, if you pay attention to it and stuff. Okay, so that's my technique of the way that I done it when I was training. And knock on wood, out of all the guys and ladies that I've trained, only one had a rollover. And why did he roll it over? And he told me, he said, I remember what you said in that curve, Mr. Jeff. And hey, I took the curve too fast and I didn't know my load. If you see them loaded, you know how you can, what you can do. How to drive that vehicle. If you see them actually loading it, when you shut them doors, you see how it's stacked. You know then if you're top heavy, if it's away from the wall, if it's loaded straight down the middle, you know all that. You see all that. So now you know, hey, I'm going to take it easy on these curves because it's loaded straight down the middle. You see. So those are things that you have to take time out as a trainer to show your apprentices. Okay? But like I said, if you don't have the patience, you're not a people person, you don't enjoy your job, training ain't for you, dog. I don't care how much extra money the company paying you. Leave it alone. Leave it alone before you be joining some of these other trainers out here. We done lost a lot of trainers and trainees, man. Mostly trainers, where the trainees done killed them. I remember back in, what was it? Back in 2000, was it 2000? No. Back in 99, an apprentice stabbed his trainer. Okay. Stabbed him to death. So, hey, like I said, it takes a lot to be a trainer. It takes a lot. And if you ain't got the patience, leave these people alone. Okay, if you ain't willing to be patient with these apprentices and work with them, leave training alone, people. Leave it alone, please. Please, people, leave it alone. Because I promise you, you're going to lose. You're going to lose because you remember one thing as a trainer. When you lay your head down at night to go to sleep, you don't know what that person's thinking up above you on top of that top bunk. Or if you back there trying to sleep and you done start running team operation with him, you don't know what that person's thinking back there. What's flashing through his or her head that you done did to them? You don't know that. You have got to think about this before you become a trainer. It's not a game. It's not fun. Okay? Or you can make it fun, but it ain't no game. This is totally serious. You got somebody's life and career in your hand. Okay? To my trainers. Like I said, if you're not a people person, you don't like being around people, you get upset too quick, you don't know how to talk things out without hooping and hollering, or talking crazy to somebody, because ain't nobody no kids out here. Everybody is grown. Everybody's grown. Just because they got they just getting started at this here, they got a CDL just like you, and you started the same way. And if you didn't, you started on your granddaddy's farm down there driving some tractors. Okay? You got to respect. Respect goes a long way. But a professional driver, to those out here on social media, I see them on YouTube all the time bragging about they kicked the trainee off the truck. I kicked my trainee off the truck at the truck stop. I kicked my trainee off the truck. That's fine and dandy if you happy about that. But you the one that look bad because you couldn't do your job as a trainer. You couldn't handle the pressure. See, just like that trainer and the guy and the black guy and the white guy that was in the truck, you know, he was talking crazy to him. That's the worst thing to do, people. That's the worst thing to do is talk crazy to an apprentice when he behind the wheel. When he or she is behind the wheel, you don't want to talk crazy. You don't want to talk crazy. And he or she is behind that wheel. And that's where he messed up. Almost got himself killed out there. Yep. Almost got himself really, really hurt bad. Y'all saw the video. Y'all saw it. But like I said, to my trainers, if you don't have the patience, you're not a people person. You can't handle situations when the fire is up here and you can't handle it. Leave training alone. Get in the truck by yourself and run the road and make your money. Leave training alone. Okay. Now let me get on my apprentices. To my apprentices out here. Whether you're white, black, Mexican, Latino, Hispanic, male, female, it don't matter. First off, you're getting onto a company piece of equipment that was assigned to this driver. Apparently, the company saw something in that driver to make him or her a trainer. You're coming into their home. That's just like you come into my home. I expect for you, number one, to respect my home. I'm going to demand that respect my home. Well, that's the same way with his truck. He wants you to respect his truck. But at the same time, you know that I've got to respect his or her truck until I get off of his or her truck. You're not a child. You're not a punching bag. You're not a bag for them to just yell into and yell at. No. First off, you're going to respect each other. You're going to respect me as your apprentice, and I'm going to respect you as my trainer. And you demand that. Demand respect. Okay? But when you're getting on this person's equipment, you got to understand that the truck isn't that big. Okay? It isn't that big, but it is capable of two people on it. Because while one person sleeping, the other person driving. Or while the apprentice is driving, the trainer is over in the jump seat. If you are with a trainer, to my apprentices, if you're with a trainer and you just started with him and he go back there and lay down and let you drive and ain't up there with you, that's a red flag. Especially if you just getting started out here. And there are people that do that. They figure, well, he or she on the straightaway, so I ain't got to worry about it. No. He's supposed to be sitting in that jump seat on duty while you're behind the wheel. Now, if he feels safe sleeping behind you, then he can notify the company that, hey, we're going to run team for a little bit. I'm going to run team with him for a little bit, him or her. Cool. Okay. And they're going to start giving him, they might keep him on solo loads, or they might start giving him loads for teams and stuff. So, sorry about that. So you never know and everything. All right. But if a trainer goes to sleep behind you, you better question that, people. Question it and everything. A little trucker, my F-150. Put some little wing nuts in the back of it. But anyway, that is to my apprentices. Respect his or her truck, whatever you do. Pay attention to what they say. Always keep your mind open to learn. Ask questions. The stupid questions are the ones that you do not ask. Those are the stupid questions. The questions that you do not ask is the stupid question. Those are the questions that will get you in trouble out here. If you do not ask them, you will get in trouble. Okay? So please ask the questions, y'all. Ask the question. Whatever you do, ask those questions. I promise you. If you don't, you're going to wish you had her. You're going to wish you had her. Clock going off. But ask those questions, okay? Please do that. Do that. Do that. Ask the question. If when in doubt, ask a question. Don't never sit there without asking that question when you got something on your mind. Okay? But y'all bear with your boy Scoob, man. I guess I could have done this before I got on here, and I do apologize, but I'm back here in the office now, and I was just sitting there thinking about it, that I hadn't got my tax papers together. You know what? Y'all priority. I can look for that later. I'll look for it later. But like I said, ask questions to my apprentices. Ask the question. I promise you, the question that you don't ask is the stupid question and everything. If you don't feel comfortable, tell them, say, hey, can we go out here on the yard and practice some bagging, from the 90, from the 45. And if you're at a terminal, what better place to bag at a terminal? Why? I'm going to tell you the reason why it's good to bag when you're at the yard. Because if you're at the yard, you bump into a trailer, what you bump into? You bumped into a company trailer. I guarantee you, company might frown a little bit, but they ain't going to say nothing. Because they'd rather for you to bump into their trailer than to get out here at a truck stop and bump into an owner-operator's truck and trailer. And now they got to pay for that. You see what I'm saying? But if you just practicing and bagging and gradually rub up against a trailer, it's okay. Because it's your company trailer. They don't want them rubbed in, but it's okay because you're at the yard. But if you're out here in a truck stop, that's a different story then. Somebody going to be pissed. But like I said, other than that, y'all, your boy Scoob is doing good. We're going to get out of here in the morning. And I don't know where they got me going yet. But we're going to get out of here in the morning. And we're going to head somewhere and everything. And get the week started and everything, okay? But like I said to each and every one, pray for the driver, the trainer. Pray for the apprentice and everything. And pray for the guy that we lost in Nashville up there, man. Lost a guy at the truck stop, shot and killed at the truck stop, the Love's truck stop in Nashville. Still don't know what the story was on that. I really don't. But let's put him and his family in your prayers and everything. And that it just eat the person's conscience up that pulled that trigger. Eat their conscience up to where they would have to come clean and everything, okay? But like I said, y'all, I'm going to get off this phone, man. I just wanted to come back and keep y'all posted, but that was the location we went to. Yeah, you will be going to places like that out here, whether it's with David or whoever. Always blow up Google Map and look at the location you're going to and make sure that you can take a truck down that road. Because I had to actually call the contractor and ask him. Because looking at it, man, I couldn't see no truck going down that road. As you saw for yourself, the road wasn't that wide. It was a very skinny road, but thank God that it wasn't. It was the third house on that street and everything when I was going down and everything. But we did get down there. We did get the load unloaded. She was satisfied with the doors, and I thank her so much and stuff and everything. But other than that, y'all, it's your boy Scooby Doo. Y'all be careful, be safe. We'll talk tomorrow when we get ready to get out here. And tomorrow we're gonna talk about my 6 months back at home at David. How everything going? How has it been going? What's the deal? So stay with me. I'll be back tomorrow. We will talk about 6 months with David Express, back at David for 6 months. And there's some good points. There's some bad points. And maybe, well, like I said, I won't know nothing until Friday. We'll see Friday. As soon as they tell me, just let me know if I got paid for that 18, 19 hours I sat in the dock door, I'll let you know. I'll let you know exactly what they paid me. So stay tuned. The test is about to come on that one. It's about to be a test on that one for the National Broadcast System. But anyway, y'all, I keep you posted on it, okay? Y'all be careful, be safe, keep the good Lord with you in everything you do and say, and continue to keep Scooby doing my wife in your prayers. We'll do the same for each and every one of you all. We love you. We thank God for you, and man, just be safe out there. Respect each other. Respect your fellow driver out here, okay? This your boy Scooby Doo. We'll talk to you then. Scooby Doo.